The addition of the yids was just perfection.
So
Yeah, chef's kiss. All right, greetings, everyone. Welcome to what's today? Tuesday, June 17th. And we are so excited for nothing. You know what? After listening to today's show, which mercifully, thank you so much, Dennis, because I just fast forwarded through the entirety of the Seth Meyers interview, which left me with 12 or 13 clips. So that's what you get.
The one thing I have to say about Seth Meyers
is
that there's a voice. That's a voice that you just want to punch repeatedly. With a wrench.
It's whiny and it's gravelly and it's a little vocal fry.
A lot of vocal fry.
Wait, did you say gravelly and vocal fry?
Oh my God. I don't even know what to do with you anymore.
Even the dog got into it.
Yes.
So, because we don't have that many clips for tonight, why not do a little JD hate?
Yes.
Because we can.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you right now that scrapped from the internet pretty much everywhere is the fantastic clip of JD admitting that he jerked off to a girl with her dog and peanut butter. And he's available, ladies. He is available. And so let's play a little of that, and let's keep it on the interwebs for forever, because it deserves to be there for the singular, most miserable, disgusting, vile, horrific, do nothing, sloth-like misanthrope, disgraziad that I have ever laid eyes on. And actually, if possible, he was grosser as a young, skinny worm.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I mean, you saw the picture.
That's pretty gross.
He's pretty fucking vile. But the fun thing for tonight is we're going to do a How Well Do You Know JD quiz, which is from the Stern Show website. So I'm going to give that quiz to the boys tonight. And yeah, like that. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so let me do a little share screen thing, because I got to tell you, I love to hate him. I do. And nothing makes me happier than my disgust for him. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay. Since you showed Gilbert, a belated happy birthday to Lily Astor Gottfried, who turned 18 years old on June 12th.
Shit.
Wow. I'll tell you how, Michael Brummer, because back when I was, everybody from the Stern Show, they went on Facebook. So I would friend them. And, I had this really, of course, it's Facebook. So you have this really cute picture of yourself as your avatar, whatever the hell it is. And yeah, and he slid into my DMs. And I was like, oh, cool. It's JD from the Stern Show. And he's like, do you want to get together? I told you guys this, or you know it. Yes. Do you want to get together and whatever? I'm like, for what? What, you want to go to a movie or something? He's like, I don't want to go to a fucking movie. I just want to get laid, something stupid like that. Something really ridiculous.
He's such a baller.
Slightly offensive. It's literally somebody with like a horrible case of Asperger's meets ADHD, trying to just basically use his very, very small realm of fame. And even back then, he was nothing. I mean, he was this disgusting human being that we're going to see tonight. And I guess
that's the star of his favorite video.
So it was pretty pathetic. And hey, Autobot Al, check it out. Check out who's in the back there. Do you see him? Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime. Now he looks really small from here, as the boys said.
He's 100 feet away. That's what.
Yes,
because he's 100 feet away.
It's in a cavernous room the size of a church.
If there was the 1800s, you'd say he's Mark Twain.
Yeah, I'm just going to do first perspective so you can see him, because we're going to play with him tomorrow. Okay, hang on. See, he's squatting right now, but he goes up to about this high, and that's my hand, and that's his plug by his penis. And then these kind of, oopsie.
Oh no.
Do whatever they do. I can't get him.
Jesus.
No, the bears are not gone. As a matter of fact, they were around this morning. And yeah, like I said to Xavier earlier, I don't care how cute those goddamn cubs are, because they are cute. They are deliciously young. They're babies. But I don't care.
Yeah, until they rip you to shreds.
I googled when bear hunting season was, just to be safe.
And eat your spleen.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there'll be none of that. And I have leashed the. They say black bear archery. September 20th, November. Sunday, November 16th, November 17 to 22. Sunday, November 23rd, and November 24th. What the fuck? WMU5B, October 4th, November 15th. Sunday, November 16th. Hey, Google. Quiet. What the hell was that?
I don't know. It's just a bunch of dates. I guess it was, maybe you listed all your bear sightings.
Maybe that's what it was. Oh, that's funny, because I said that I had
bear season. Mike Brummer, yeah, you said bear season, so it's giving you bear season. So you get the shotgun ready, get your 30-06 loaded. It's time.
I don't have guns. I have That was weird. Okay, cool. Yeah, so apparently the guy in the back there is voice controlled, so we'll play with him tomorrow. We'll see what he does.
Maybe you should contact an animal expert and they can come out and save the bear.
Well, bears are happy. Listen, they're in there. It's their home. I don't care.
No. You contact an animal expert from North Shore Animal League and have them come out and save the bears.
I want to save bears.
They're orphans.
They're orphans. A very bad lady threw them out and poisoned them. Yeah, she's an idiot. Okay, so let's start our shit show for tonight. Oh no, that's JD. I don't want JD. How do we do this?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm not asking you. I'm just pontificating, you asshole. All right, let's start the show. Here we go.
Yes.
Hi-oh. Hi-oh. Hey now. 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 Hey now.
It's super loud in my ears, Dennis. Like
I haven't changed my volume from days, weeks, years.
I'm constantly changing it, obviously.
Did you see that Will Smith put out a new song?
Yeah, that's what he started with.
This is what we're starting with.
Does that mean he wants Will Smith on the show?
Of course he
at some
does.
Point in the fall, is there something he needs to talk to Will Smith about? I'm sure he would love to talk to him about Jada and about
4 years ago.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
And Will Smith, the reason he's putting out new music is because he became popular again on TikTok because of this song by this chick named what is it, Doichi or something? I don't know how to pronounce it, and everybody's gonna laugh at me, but it's Doichi, maybe. Somebody's watching me. And so it's this
Not a clue.
anxiety song.
Nope.
And there's this dance that Will used to do on Fresh Prince. And so it became like a huge, huge thing. And then he did it, and it has multi millions of views. So he became popular again. And yeah, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I got to see. Now I have to do it. So here. Of course, it comes right up. All right, you tell me how to pronounce this because I just don't know. How do you pronounce that? Anybody? Doichi? Pronounce. Let's do
I
it.
have no idea, man.
Doki?
Pronounce.
You're pissing against the wind on this one, bro.
Okie dokie.
Here we go. Come on.
You are looking at Julian's pronunciation guide, where we look at how to pronounce better
Rigmarole.
most mispronounced words in the world, like this other curious word. But how do you say what you're looking for today?
Crescent.
Let's learn how to pronounce the name of this American rapper. For more names from rap and be a bit confusing, make sure to stay tuned.
French. What do you want?
Let's break it down into
Come on,
syllables.
frog. Get to the friggin'. Come on.
Dochi. Let's break it down.
Yeah, see? Dochi.
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 Okay, we don't want to get to that yet. I want to share when it's time. Okay, well, anyway, so that's why Will Smith is doing whatever he's doing and whatever. Pass the Dochi on the left-hand side. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get right into JD because he came in immediately afterwards because he was talking about Will Smith. And lo and behold, the most entitled, stupid moron in the entirety of the planet was actually discussing whether or not to do this. Here we go. And then Howard's response to it is as shockingly stupid, if that's even possible. So this whole clip is just stupid on top of stupid on top of stupid. Here we go.
Enjoy this. Hey, I heard you're Mr. Fancy Pants now. I hear you're going to join the Caviar of the Month Club. Is that true?
Whoa.
Yeah. JD, look at him with the new haircut.
I say one thing to Blit and he fucking explodes. No, I was interested and I looked it up.
Why are you interested? Why are you, you disgusting gummy mush mouth who probably has crust in the corners of his mouth when he talks because you're just so full of spittle and disgusting vileness? Why would you need to have caviar? This is what I need to know.
Sure, but they're way too expensive. They're like $200 a month. I can't do that.
$200 a month for caviar, huh? Yeah, well, caviar is a rich man's game for sure.
It is
Supposed to be expensive, right?
Well, that's why.
Wait until you hear what the idiot says, though. It's just perfect.
I was surprised when I heard my man here is joining the Caviar of the Month Club.
I need to. Maybe in the future, but not.
No, you have no future. There is no fucking future for you.
Well, I mean, underneath Route 80, you can have caviar while sitting underneath it with traffic.
Sure. Why not? Sure. Fucking disgusting. Where are you going to get the blinis from while you're sitting in your little fucking youth hostel?
I was thinking I was thinking an old refrigerator box.
In your hot stove or whatever the fuck it is that you plug into the lamppost because you have no fucking electricity, you asshole.
Not anytime soon.
Ugh, don't get me started.
Maybe I'm an asshole, but I look at it from the fish's point of view because, caviar is fish eggs. And I'm like, some fish is like, look at this fat fuck eating my kids, eating my eggs.
Eating my kids.
I was going to have little babies and JD is eating them.
Does he know how to harvest?
Poor fish.
Like Will Smith's song, I don't look too much into it. I just enjoy the taste of it. And
imagine being a fish and JD eats your children. I mean, sad.
Not the only.
As opposed if you're a sheep and your wife kills his babies to make
Skin the
purses.
babies. That's right. Skin the babies so that I can wear a dress or carry a purse or look really cute while I'm giving.
I like how they always gloss over fucking her addiction to leather purses.
It's shocking. Purses, dresses,
Dresses,
bags,
shoes, shoes.
You know, gloves, everything. You name it. That's exactly what she does. So,
That is basically the Hitler of lambs.
She's a murderer. She's a
murderer.
murderer.
She really is.
It's people like her. It's people like her that propagate the need for, you know, the latest Chanel handbag and the Hermes and all that shit. I mean, listen, I will admit I was part of that club, but not the, you know,
monster
$90 billion fucking club of 40 different versions of the same.
I know
bag.
He literally has like 100 bags, but that's not enough. Let's kill more. Let's slaughter more fucking animals.
Well, no, but Xavier,
like her, so she propagates this need.
But they have to do something with the skin after they have the delicious meat all cut up. I love lamb, so it's okay. It's just a byproduct.
I'm not saying about that. The fact that you don't go around going, Dennis, animal activist.
Oh no, I go. Dennis likes to eat lamb and rabbit.
Ah, Jesus.
And then like, and brings it back to what we're talking about, what we're listening to. He's like, oh, the poor fish's eggs, blah, 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 blah. You know who eats more fish than humans? Fish.
Fish.
That's cool. I have fucking like, I have like 150 gallons worth of fish tanks in my, and the rule is don't buy a fish that'll fit in the other fish's mouth.
Correct.
Because that's
the way it works.
A goner.
But you have shrimp too, so they get eaten all the time, don't they?
Not really, because I have that natural substrate with the grass. So like the fish don't give a shit about those shrimp.
Yeah,
so
that's why it's like a raw. I start off with like 4, and I literally have like 100 shrimp in that fucking thing.
Oh my god! Wow. Hey, we can have cocktail.
Yeah.
His shrimp are literally the size of like my pinky nail.
I know they're the little
little sherry shrimp.
Yeah, those are cool.
What are they? What are they? Shrimp?
Shut up! Don't make fun of my speaking.
Shrimp. So yeah, okay, let's move on. Hang on a second. I just want to pull something up really quickly before I forget that I would like to talk about it from our website.
So
okay. Go.
So over the weekend, speaking of animals, at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, one of the BMWs got knocked out because it hit a rabbit. and then during the Canadian Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton's car hit a groundhog. A groundhog. Yeah, and it screwed his race up. Not a good weekend. Not a good weekend for animals.
Poor groundhog. Poor groundhog. Okay. He deleted his thread, so he doesn't want us to actually read about that. So never mind. Sternwig. He was just wondering what Robin was doing, giving any kind of.
Oh, Robin was. They started talking about just stocks in general. There was no.
Right.
Some of the stuff they were suggesting was
exactly.
garbage.
It was just all basically fast food and shit like that. Okay, let's move on. So yeah, Caviar Club membership is $250. It's $1,000 for 1 year, or $250 billed quarterly.
They went to the school of driving.
Yes, they did. Okay, so let's continue on and let's talk about JD spending money on his haircut.
I like caviar.
Fan.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, see, so he's ripping into JD about eating the baby fish, but of course then he admits he loves caviar, asshole.
Joining the monthly club. JD just got a haircut and a beard trim. You look good, man. Yeah, it's a nice haircut. So they charge you $30. What kind of tip do you give on a $30 charge?
What kind of tip would you give on a $30 haircut, Xavier?
$30. I don't know, like $8, $9. I don't know.
I give a flat 10.
10, right?
Yeah,
I'd say 10
sure.
is good. 35 is cheap. 40 is great.
Well, actually, yeah, but my haircut's only 25.
Well, yeah. Okay. So, okay, the boys are commenting. $5 from Benjamin. Michael.
Whoa, look at this guy.
Yeah, who are you?
Bone marrow. My
$20. Wait. our audience knows how to type numbers in the chat. That's a revelation for us.
What are you talking about?
Super chats. I thought the obstacle would say they didn't know how to type numbers.
Oh, no. They just want to listen, silly boy. My barber charges 40 for a haircut and I tip him 20. That's a lot. I probably wouldn't do that.
Look at money bags over there.
Exactly.
Jeez.
Wait a second. Autobot, I've seen your hair. What are they charging?
They're crafting it.
What are you doing? Are they blow drying it? Like, what are they doing? What I don't understand.
Individually cutting each one.
That seems like a lot of money. Just does. My barber's an old friend from back in the day. Sure. I mean, I can't complain. My haircuts are double that price, but whatever. Okay, here's JD.
Over 20.
Oh.
Yeah, JD gives 20 on the $30.
She must be
high
good
roller.
looking. She must be a pretty girl.
A good girl.
She's very nice looking, but she's also.
Did you say to her?
Yeah. So JD, just spending money because he can and because that he has no life after Howard leaves. So who gives a shit if he's just wearing the same fucking swag bag rags for the rest of his days, That's just kind of how it's going to go. So then Robin gets into this kind of weirdly curious thing where she's wondering how much people tip at hotels. Now, I have to be honest with you. I am not a big hotel cleaning person tipper. And I know that that's probably wrong. And so I don't want to hear any shit from people in the chat, but I really don't ever think about it. And as a matter of absolute fact, I tend to leave the do not disturb sign on for the entire time that I'm there. And the only thing I ever actually need is probably some extra towels, which I will then just steal from the cart when I'm walking past it.
Jesus.
But generally, I don't have them come into my room at all.
I refuse. Same here. I refuse to have them come in my room.
I don't want anybody in my room.
I don't want anybody in my room. I don't want anybody touching anything.
Well, like when you're in a foreign country and they essentially beat the maids if they don't come into your room, and you put the do not disturb sign up, but they still eventually
they still knock. Eventually,
they still just come in. Do you need new fresh towels? Like, no, man, fuck off.
I think that ever since COVID, though, a lot of them stopped even doing and they'll say, okay, and it's such a waste. It's such an incredible waste to change my fucking sheets for 4 days that I'm staying there. It's like, I don't change my sheets every 3 or 4 days. You don't need to change my sheets every fucking day. You just don't. No. I just need fucking towels. Is that so wrong? I just need towels.
Exactly.
Don't clean my room. Anyway, do you leave a tip, Dennis?
Depends. It really depends. I mean, most time maybe $5.
Maybe, right?
Yeah, $5. I mean,
never. I mean, foreign place, and you have extra euros or some shit that or change, whatever. I will.
You leave what you don't use at the end.
I will absolutely leave that for sure.
That's the move.
On the last day of somewhere.
I don't know what in foreign countries they don't expect tipping, so there's none there.
They don't expect tipping. That's true, but it's okay. I mean, sometimes even when I'm at a restaurant, I would leave whatever I have. A couple of pounds or euros or whatever.
It depends, dude. I mean, some countries, you go and that's the only money they're ever going to see. So you kind of maybe, go a little bit more on the way. Other countries, you don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't think they do. And you know what? Good for them. I'm sure they keep a lot of shit that they find in rooms too. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm admitting that I'm not really yes, she's the FBI on speed dial. Not anymore. That was years ago, you big silly Nilly. And I do find that if I'm staying at a better hotel, I probably will leave some money. But again, I wouldn't leave an exorbitant amount. But listen to Mr. Billionaire, all of them having this discussion about how they tip at hotels. I thought this was kind of crazy.
By the way, do you tip the maid when you're at a hotel?
Oh, absolutely. Of course.
Because they say that a lot of people forget, sort of out of sight, out of mind. They don't see the maid or whatever.
They don't forget.
And they never just leave a tip.
They're just cheap ass. You got to leave something. For those ladies are cleaning your toilet bowl and straighten up your bathroom. They do a beautiful job. They make the bed. I always leave money on the bed so that when the guy comes back into the room, like the room service guy, he doesn't steal their tip.
What room service guy? You know what? The veal gets room service. The veal doesn't go out to dinner. The veal goes somewhere and gets fucking room service. That's just what he's saying right now.
Exactly.
And why would you be worried that the room service guy is going to take a tip? Where are you leaving? Like, where are you going that you're leaving money?
I'm so confused that like room service guys don't just come back into your room. And is he talking like maybe a valet or something? Because Mr. Moneybags is staying
outside the door.
There's some of the older folks that when they go somewhere, like they don't go out to dinner, they just order in room service.
I understand, but the dirty plates go outside.
Exactly.
You take the tray and you put it outside.
Oh, bro, that was the move. I remember one of my first trips abroad. I would come back like at 2 a.m. and I knew what rooms my friends were in, and they would always leave like half-eaten pizza. So I'm like, yeah, buffet. Just
Jesus.
like I'd go around to whatever. You're fucking drunk as hell.
I have done that. I have
maybe a little hippie lettuce. And that shit was awesome.
I have absolutely picked up rolls off of somebody's like tray. Not in recent memory, but definitely when I was younger. Definitely did that. Definitely. All right. Let's I don't know. Let's ask Xavier Benjamin. Do you tip at club?
Absolutely, you do.
Yeah. Or is it considered, or wouldn't it be included?
No, because they have like old school, like garçon type of shit going on in that motherfucker. Like, and souffle. It's like, so yeah, no, you definitely give them a tip.
Look at Bone Marrow giving us a whole lesson on this. It can cost more than $5,000 to get rid of bed bugs. You get bed bugs from hotels and motels. Tip the maid. Never wear the clothes you have on into your house. Have sweats and a shirt.
Where are you staying, dude?
Jesus, yeah.
Freaking Roach Motel, bro.
Holy mother of
God.
God.
Sounds like you're staying in Orlando near Disney. That's where you get freaking bed bugs.
Like maybe when you stay like a little crappy hotel when you're younger and shit, maybe like that. But then you don't care at that point.
I don't know. There was a spate of time where the finest hotels were getting bed bugs, and they literally swept it under the rug. But yeah, a lot of them were getting it. But it was some of the skibozos that were staying there. Let's be honest. And it doesn't matter how many times you change the sheets; they're in the mattresses. They're like
exactly.
They're in there.
I still have the move where I pull the shit up as soon as I walk in the room. I pull the shit up off the bed. I look.
For the longest time with the bed bugs, I'd leave my luggage in the bathroom because
that's me in Jamaica, bro. Like the second I got there, like literally, if I could have set that mattress on fire, I probably would have. Like it was just so fucking sketchy, man.
I've stayed in hotels in like Wisconsin and in Arkansas where you literally take all the towels that you have and you build like a runner from the bed to the bathroom,
so you don't touch that floor.
Don't touch that gross, carpeted yet somehow sticky floor.
I always bring sandals. I never let my bare feet touch that floor.
Oh, I usually wear
socks. Really?
Yeah, no,
never ever let that touch that floor.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. But it depends on where you are. I mean, it honestly does.
I once stayed at a motel, and we had to take the elevator like 2 floors up. And the elevator we were told didn't quite work. So when you would open the door, it would be like 6 inches off like just off the floor. So there's a 6-foot gap into the fucking It was
okay. Yeah. All right, let's go and hear how much JD tips, and then listen to Tone Deaf Howard. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
So, how much do you think, JD, you should tip the maid?
How much do you think JD thinks you should tip the maid?
Well, he's probably trying to pull one of those porn scenes with her. So I'm gonna say he's $20.
5. I think it was 5. I forgot. I literally forgot all the time.
I mean, I just do 20 no matter what, no matter.
Told you.
So
listen to Howard. Listen to Howard.
$20.
That's
$20
good.
a night. Do you figure
Yeah.
$20 a night or
not
just
a
20?
night, $20 a stay. But I mean,
Yeah.
but I usually don't stay somewhere for long. It's usually 5 days at the most.
And of course, Howard's like $20 a night. And it's like, that's what you would do, Howard.
Yes.
Because he always feels for some reason that Consuela is going to call like TMZ and let them know.
Let's push in perspective. In the last 20 years, Howard has probably been to 5 hotels.
Well, let's go a little more.
What would you say? Well, honestly, I mean, it just I've been listening to him pre-study for 20 years. I don't recall him like really going to anywhere.
Let's see. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The two trips to Miami.
That's right, where he stayed. That's
Okay, is that really when they rent out the entire floor?
Doesn't matter. It's still a hotel.
That is the hotel.
Okay.
All right. So
The wedding trip
The wedding trip
to go visit his daughter.
Yes.
He didn't stay with her either.
Then going to the, well, that's not really a hotel when they went to the Adirondacks with Kimbo.
So what? So yeah, Italy last year.
When he went to LA,
Italy.
LA.
Yes.
Because
A
he did-
couple times. So let's go with 10 times.
Yeah.
Okay,
Remember.
10 times. Okay, you want to hear
History.
off the top of my head in that same amount of time places I've been?
But say again.
Sure, why not?
Okay, we're gonna start off with Albuquerque, Santa Fe, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Miami, London, Marrakesh, Paris.
Wait, what time period?
Brisbane, Mendoza,
20 years.
Rosario.
What time period are we talking about
The
here?
same time period as Howard.
What what was the time period? I don't even know.
I said the last 20 years.
Oh, please! Nobody needs to hear your Carmen San Diego.
No. What I'm saying is, and you guys and of the trips that you just named, like half of them were paid by the fucking company.
What does that have to do with the presentation?
Well, we're talking about like you saying like he feels all guilty about leaving a tip. Tip for what?
And Miami was probably free for him. And
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, who knows? No, he's not rich. He just had a job that takes him
places.
Takes him places. That's what it is.
Oh, you know the best place I ever stayed in was if you're ever in Tokyo and you're stuck overnight after 10 p.m. get any taxi and say, I want to go to a love hotel. So what it is the Japanese fuck hotels work opposite of American ones in that married couples, because they're multi-generational dwellings where you have a lot of people living in one small place, the married couple go to these hotels during the day. So they're empty at night. And so at night you can go, you can stay in a freaking room with a bed for like $20 in Tokyo.
There's no part of me that would ever do that.
Just don't shine a black light on that room.
Dude, if you ever been to Tokyo, you know how expensive that shit is.
I will pay the price for
Hey, let's all remember
a room with cleaning service.
Hey, wait, just remember they invented the term bukkake.
Yes, they did. Oh, dude, the bathroom was all glass where I stayed. It was literally all glass.
Ah, Jesus. Stuck in Tokyo overnight. That's not even stuck. That's just having fun.
Well, it kind of worked out that way in that because you buy those passes, those train passes, and we can go anywhere in Japan, and they sell them in 1 week increments and grids. So like by the time I got back and I had to fly out the next day, it was technically illegal for me to be on the train. So I had to,
Suem is right. I'm never leaving the airport at Tokyo.
Well, technically it's in Narita, not Tokyo. But yeah.
I want to go to Amsterdam and see those women in the windows. Yeah, that's actually a amazing thing to see. It really.
Yeah, the red light district is so overrated, bro.
Oh, you're so crazy. How fun is it to get high and watch a woman on
yeah, but not anymore.
Hopping ping pong balls out of her vagina. That's
but you're talking about it's the same as like how fun was it when there was one Disneyland? Now there's a fucking 1,000 Disneyland. Same thing. You can go to fucking Colorado, go to Denver and get wasted.
I know, but
it's going to Amsterdam.
But there aren't broad
women in the windows.
Yeah. And apparently there's it's mandatory that all those broads have C-section scars.
Ah, Jesus. You know, where are we going?
That still leaves it tight.
Where exactly are we going with this conversation?
I don't know.
I just I think we've kind of lost sight of
I think
Lost sight. We finally seen the horizon, my friend.
Which one though?
Hold on, because I just saw a interesting red light district Amsterdam video. I mean, people are always doing this shit.
Dude, it's like it's so overrated, bro.
It's overrated.
Exactly, but don't get caught filming because that is true. That's like the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, honestly, guys, like I'm not exaggerating when I say I have to be very, very careful when
Because
filming.
they will
I've
kick
heard
your
some
ass.
horror stories of people just getting battered. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? The camera's replaceable, but the one's in them, and you know, an actual. See, if you've never been to a camera like very, very low, because like they're all just the camera's a bit shaky.
So they're all these like
the best that I'm gonna get.
brownstones almost, like really old brownstones, and they all have these windows in the front. The red lights are on, and there's the women are just like showing their titties and doing what they do, and then you can actually hire them.
Yeah, they're very beautiful, but you hear them talk. It's like, hi, my name is Olga. Would you like fellatio?
Okay. I don't want to get into like a
A rabbit hole.
I do it every goddamn time. Okay, let me get rid of this caviar company. Nobody gives a shit. Okay, let's move on. Tipping. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I don't even know what this is. Okay.
Max, you're on the air in Massachusetts.
And Max, of course, says what we're always thinking all the time. I'd be shocked if Max doesn't listen to our show.
Hey now, Howard.
Hey now.
Hey, I gotta say, what the hell is going on with JD? Caviar of the Month Club? Howard, has he not learned anything from you? Seriously, about saving money? I mean, what is going to happen to him after you retire?
What is going to happen when I retire? He's going to go broke.
Yeah, he is. He's going to be working at Best Buy.
I haven't joined the club, sir.
He's going to be calling me
on the
with
club?
He's going to be calling me with his broke ass.
You gotta talk to Robin, JD. Get your finances.
God, no,
Robin
don't
won't
talk to me.
Robin won't deal with me. She's done with me.
Yeah, you are a loser's loser.
Yes, he is. Yes.
You will be destitute. But here he is. He take heart, everybody, because JD does in fact have a 401k.
JD, do you have any money saved, like in stocks or bonds or anything?
I have a 401k. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
He's got card breaks, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, one of those baseball cards is going to work out for you at some point.
Yes, you moron. I forgot all about those stupid
The
baseball
card
cards.
breaks. Yes.
So let's think about this. Let's think about moronic JD Harmeyer. How old is he? 40.
43?
Seriously, how old do we think he is? I'm so lazy to look it up right now.
Be
Will you tell me?
around the 40.
Yeah,
At
it's
this
got to be
point,
like
right?
42, 43.
He's been with the show for a minute.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's say he's been with the show for 20 years, right?
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's been with the show about 20 years. The max deduction that you can put into your 401k is like, what is it? $12,000? I think it went up.
Yeah, but I mean, he can't put 12 grand
Back
away.
in the day, he couldn't put 12 grand
He can't
away.
put 12 grand away now.
Right. So if he has, I don't know, $150,000, if they match, we're talking a lot. Seriously.
If that. And he's so stupid. I bet he just chased every meme stock, and it's not even that much. He probably lost money on it already.
Well, no, with the 401ks, you have to put it into like specific banks of stuff. You can't
Bro,
just.
you're giving him way too much credit right now.
No, I know. But I'm going to say the
You
first
are.
time
I know his kind, dude. I've worked with dudes like him,
Mhm.
and that they didn't have a whole lot going before they got, whatever they're doing, and all they do is just piss their money away on stupid shit like fucking broads and booze
and baseball
and,
cards.
and this guy sounds exactly like that.
Yeah, but I think he was like this for a very long time, and then I think he
Yeah,
got
but
married, and she tried to kind of get him into like a better space to be like a married guy, which was never going to work because
No.
the putrescence that is him can't possibly be like. Who's that? I'd hit that podcast. Oh, hey, that's Ant. That's Ant. That
Oh, the ant.
the Ant who was on the show while you were on vacation.
Oh.
¿Qué pasa, muchacho?
He's Puerto Rican and Italian. He's like a
Wow.
Lucio, like me. Okay.
Does he steal towels too?
I didn't steal towels. Well, who's saying I stole towels? I didn't steal towels. What's wrong with you fucking people?
Yeah, who does that anymore? I mean, come on, those towels.
You don't have to anymore. The only thing I would steal if they have the black makeup towel. So you guys don't appreciate this, but a black towel is what you use for when you're washing your face and you're cleaning your makeup off and stuff like that. If you forgot your makeup wipes and whatever.
Yeah, I always have that problem.
Dude, I once stayed at the most ghetto ass fucking forsaken hotel. It's been torn down. It's called La Salle. It's in Hammond, Indiana. And when I checked out, they sent a dude to my room to count the fucking towels. It wouldn't let me leave until the dude counted the towels.
I have taken that, and if it was a really nice robe back in the day, I've absolutely pilfered a robe or two in my day. What are you gonna do? I'm
What are you gonna
do?
I took these slippers.
Oh, look at you! I think they look like hotel slippers.
Yeah, they are. I got it. Maybe I should wash my driveway wearing the slippers.
You really need to do that.
Yeah,
we need a slipper washing thing.
Yeah, well.
Okay, I don't even know what this clip is. Cocktail. Oh,
the cocktail robot, baby. Cocktail robot.
So, how stupid must one be? You have to be very stupid. I think you have to be Richard Christie stupid, which is pretty fucking stupid. That's as stupid as people actually come. So they're talking about the stupid robot thing. Now, I remember the last time we listened to this, when he talked about the robot, he said he was thinking about getting it, but he decided not to. Men who wear robes are creepy.
I take that as a personal attack.
What is wrong with you?
Personal.
By the way,
I take it as a personal attack.
A robe is a perfectly acceptable thing for a man to wear.
It's basically just a more flammable smoking jacket.
But what if it's
I have a beautiful silk robe. What are you talking about?
The rule of hotels is if you open up that closet and you see a lovely, lovely robe, you got to wear it. I mean, that's the whole point. The whole point is to wear it.
Exactly.
Larry Mondello, I got one better for you.
Wait, could you please tell us what it said?
Okay, here.
I worked with guys that got paid Friday morning and were broke by Friday night. Oh, yeah. Sure.
Dude, when I stayed in Marrakesh, they had a casino in the lobby. No joke. We flew in. We were okay. Everybody go take a shower. We'll meet up here in an hour, and we'll head on out. We come back in an hour. One of my friends is there. He goes, "Well, I'm working for free." What do you mean? He spent the whole time in the casino. He literally spent a week's worth of pay in 1 hour at the casino.
How does one do that?
Easy.
There's some dudes, dude. There's some dudes like that, and JD's one of them.
That's out of control.
But doesn't JD do sports wagering too?
Yes, he does, and he does the degenerate wagering where he do
the parlays and shit.
Parlays and shit. That's degenerate.
You gotta be like, dude.
That's degenerate.
That is like the cheese on a homeless man's scrotum of gambling, bro.
Okay, so. This is about the cocktail robot. And here's Richard Christie trying to figure out how much JD spent for this because he thinks it's a real fucking robot because he's an idiot.
What did you pay for that? You can't make your own cocktail? You need how to get a robot to make a cocktail?
We should guess. I'm guessing $4,000, Howard.
$4,000? Are you crazy?
For a robot? Like it's got a robot arm that makes... No,
you know idiot.
What? So stupid. No, it's not even a robot.
I'm going to guess it was about...
What?
$250, right?
250? More than that, I would think.
How much was it?
It was about $350.
300.
Okay, this being we know, it's $379 on their website. It is literally, as Dennis said this morning, a Keurig.
It's a Keurig for
making
alcohol.
drinks. And the classic collections variety pack. Let's look at the packs. Let's see what comes in the pack here. Cocktails. Here we go. Okay, let's see what they got for vodka. In what world does somebody need a Cosmo, for example, which is what? Cranberry juice?
Yeah.
Vodka?
And
Orange liqueur?
Yeah, an orange liqueur, yeah.
Sure.
That's it. Yeah.
Who needs a lychee martini? You can buy a can of fucking lychees and lychees. I have actual lychees and mix the juice. And a can is lychee is like $2.50.
Yeah.
It would be cool if it really was a robot, though.
It would be. It'd be like the robot from Buck Rogers, Twiggy.
Like, who drinks this?
Twiggy.
Who drinks these shitty drinks? Like, who drinks this?
Some aren't that shitty. The lemon drop. I like lemon drops are nice.
Okay, so what do you do for a lemon drop?
It's lemon,
sugar rim,
sugar.
What else? What else you got?
Yeah, that's about it.
Less than his fleshlight, yes.
And the thing is, it doesn't make a regular martini because a regular martini is literally 2 ingredients.
Exactly.
I mean, any retard can make a 2 ingredient.
Well, you say that, but the reality is this idiot can't.
I mean, I make my own old fashions every night we're on. I mean, literally, it takes me 2 minutes. I make an old fashioned.
Doesn't honestly. I mean, it's just stupid. It's $2. Excuse me. It's $2.67
per
capsule.
Holy
Plus
shit!
you have to include the vodka or whatever it is, the tequila, whatever.
Tequila.
The tequila. God, so stupid. My God.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So let's continue on. Hold on. Please hold. Okay. So of course we're gonna now get some stock advice for JD. Here we go.
Fuckhead.
Robin, are there stocks that like you could mention like in a $50 range or something like that?
There are a few stocks in a $50 range. I'd say, you're best to be in the $100 range for something that gives you some growth.
You're so cute, Robin. You're so cute. Do you really think that JD can afford $100 stocks?
Nope.
Like in any world order, do you think JD can afford that? Tonecut 89. Mo, JD needs a sugar mama. That's where you come in. He'll show up with a jar of peanut butter and a shoebox full of baseball cards. Save him, please. From what? Himself? I can't wait to share that clip because that makes me so happy. All right, hang on.
But he can
All right,
have, that's 3.
Is it insane to buy 3 shares in a company? I mean, why not?
Lots of people with real grit, that's how they start out. They don't start out buying bundles of stuff. They start out buying small increments. Yeah. It doesn't cost much. Yeah.
Whatever.
JD, I'm looking up on the computer here. Chipotle is trading at $52.54. Coca-Cola is trading.
Stock. Yeah.
No, it isn't.
It's a good stock, right? Coca-Cola is trading at $70.52. Coca-Cola, that's a ka-ching.
Yeah,
shit stock.
A lot of growth in Coca-Cola, Howard.
All right.
He'll still be at $70 5 years from now.
But you like Chipotle for JD.
Yeah.
All right, so I looked up
Chipotle
because I know they've had so many problems. They just had to get a new CEO. The customers are pissed off because they're cutting the size of all the food. It literally is a shit. It's a shit stock. It's lost like 12% this year. This year, it's lost over 12% of its price.
Well, I'm going to agree with Robin. I like that stock for JD.
23%. Wow.
You should go all in.
Okay, look at this though. It is in fact up $31 in the past 5 years.
Yeah, but look at the last. If you got in the last 2, you're screwed. I mean, I could have bought Bitcoin freaking 15 years ago. I mean, but that doesn't mean it doesn't change the price of tea in China.
Horrible.
It's a piece of shit. I mean, that company literally is basically yuppie. It's yuppie Mexican. And how much longer is it going to go? And McDonald's is just so overpriced at this point. It's not funny. I mean, seriously, there's no reason on God's green earth if McDonald's should be that much money.
The prices just keep going up, though, too. It's kind of crazy.
Dude, it's insane.
You were saying the other day, I cannot believe how much a hamburger costs.
The breakfast burger, dude, it was just the burger alone was like 12 something.
See, that's why
breakfast burger, bro.
The Chili's deal, they have a quarter pounder deal. It's $10.99. You get the quarter pounder, a side, French fries, and you get free chips and salsa.
Where is this?
Chili's.
Oh,
and the hamburger is delicious, cheaper than McDonald's.
Unbelievable. I would just go to the store and barbecue if I can burger.
I do it all the time. I love making my own burgers.
$12 or $13 or $14 for a burger at a fast food joint is absolute criminal.
That's a crime. That's criminal. A fucking crime.
It really is. Yes, you're right. Palantir will make you money. I'm sure it will. But you know what? Everybody went into that, and now it's it's going to take over the world, and that'll be the end of us. So there's that. Okay, so we're going to be getting off of JD for a moment, but this is the time, though. This is the time. I'm sorry that I had it pulled up, but unfortunately, I think I had to. I think now when I pull it up, it's not going to start from scratch. So I'm going to put myself on mute for just a hot second.
Oh, we have to talk amongst ourselves?
No, you know what? If I put myself on mute, will that put the clip on mute too?
I don't know.
Let's test here. Here's the start.
Yes.
Would you stop?
I find it relaxing.
White Castle fries only come in one size. Oh my God. White Castle was the burger of choice in a drunken stupor at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's the only, you could literally only eat them late at fucking night.
I would eat them before I had to go see, before you get the, before you get that colonoscopy.
Oh my God. Boys would buy like bags and bags and bags of them and just whole mouth it.
Well, that's like in the Illinois area, but if you're like down in Atlanta, it's Crystals, which is the exact same.
Awful.
They're the exact same thing.
They're really not.
They kind of are. They kind of are.
I don't like either one, so it's okay.
No. White Castle is only good when you're drunk.
The frozen White Castle tastes exactly like the shitty.
Does it have the same effect?
The frozen ones are actually better because they're not as greasy for some fucking reason.
This is true because it's not coming off of that skittle. That skillet, that greasy skillet. All right, so I'm gonna put myself on.
You know what? This conversation is what that John Hines fast food show should have been about.
Should have been, yes, but
people actually eating places.
The clip.
So she's just mute and talking, and I don't know, she's doing something like that. So yeah, this morning when I woke up, and unfortunately to my dismay, the show was still on, and. And then I had to listen to it, and it was horrible.
All right. Well, I'm excited to share this with you. And this has been scrubbed from the internet in a million different places. And JD actually hates this clip of himself because he thinks that it will affect his future prospectus of being able to find a job. And I can't understand why that could possibly ever happen. However, we're going to share it with you right now. And listen, the whole Revelations show is amazing. It really is. I mean, there's so much good stuff in there. So 1000% we'll be doing this as a
Patreon.
Patron.
Yes, we're going to be for sure doing that. I have it queued up and ready to go. But for now, and this is for all my friends who know that JD hates this clip and doesn't want anybody to ever see this.
Yes.
So let's give it to you. Fuck you, JD.
A nickname I had in high school.
Which was?
Cheesy.
The
cheesy.
faggot.
The faggot.
Hang it. Fred, don't you have a sound effect that just goes hang it over and over again? The badass.
It was something I could remember.
How does cheesy relate to the badass?
Because someone was making a joke and whatever.
What makes you so bad, badass?
Tell me what you want, really. Come on, give it to me. Come on, what do you want to see me do? You want me to lick my own pussy?
Do I have to suggest everything, badass?
Come on, cheesy. I mean, badass. Are you there?
No wonder why it cost him $10,000. He never types anything.
So setup here was, without them knowing who the person was for the revelation, is that I have spent over $10,000 on internet porn girls, internet cam porn girls. So, yeah.
You know it's $5 a minute. You better say something.
Change it to dumbass.
You want me to suck that black dildo again? Come on. Give me something. Help
What
me
do
out
you
here.
want, badass? What's your pleasure tonight?
Hi, what do you do for a living?
I'll tell you what, I've stood next to JD. He should change his name to The Bad Breath.
No, the girls will like do the bathroom and you know.
Big duty.
Yeah.
You've asked for that?
No. Yeah, we're going to
Tell the
shower.
truth. Have you ever
No.
made a woman make a duty?
No.
What, you go number one?
No, you know what? One girl had her dog lick her pussy.
Whoa!
Wait a second. You were jacking off to a girl, the girl's dog eating her pussy?
All right, is Ren Tint in there?
It was.
Wait a second. You're on the sex phone call with her, and you're watching her.
Wow.
Came in the room?
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
I don't know.
Retriever.
Did they cut you off?
You know what? It was just like it was so like wrong and just like.
You are a badass.
The dog is getting more ass than you are, JD.
What did she? The dog just started licking her?
She grabbed some peanut butter.
What did the dog say?
Didn't say much.
Wow, you're a sick motherfucker. You really are sick.
Now that's the revelation. You watched a girl with her dog.
And whacked off today.
And whacked off. And he whacked off when the dog whacked him.
Yeah.
Whack it off.
You're a little freak. This went up to 5 now. Now it's a 5 or a 6.
Oh, thanks.
Can we get a threesome with Harold Bud and Lassie?
As long as I can beat Jason.
You
Yeah.
beat them.
So awkward. Such a loser.
Do
Such
you think
moron.
Robin was jealous of the dog that it got free peanut butter?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh,
That
look,
was
you
the other
didn't get
revelation.
Peanut butter.
Yeah. I just you know what? He detests that because, admitting to
Can't imagine
something
why.
that vile and so disgusting is everything I love about hating JD. So it's time.
How old was he when that happened?
Oh, that was very early on. They had just gotten.
That was 2000. That was 2006, right?
When did they get to Sirius? 6.
2006.
Like 20
Yeah,
years
so
ago.
it was the reveal show. So it was January of 2007.
You know what though, and shame on because Howard knows the repercussions of saying shit like that, and he just let JD hang his own
himself.
ass.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? Sadly for him, because, he was young and stupid and now he's old, fat and stupid, but he's young and stupid and didn't realize that doing that, you're there in a room with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 people basically telling you, that what you're doing is like vile and disgusting and there's nothing he could do about it. So 2006. So how old is he? Did we ever figure that out?
Nope.
Did we?
No, I mean he's got to be like 44.
All right, let me figure it out. Right this
I'm
he's 45.
44.
He's 45. He's 45. He'll
Oh,
be
so you are
46
close.
in December. So he's 45. Okay.
So he's 26 years old in that. That was a 26-year-old man.
Yeah.
Just to think about that. Ladies, come on, why weren't you there?
Exactly.
Ladies, that's a 26-year-old.
All right, let's do the quiz. Here we go. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh.
Boys, ready?
Yeah.
What do the initials JD stand for?
I knew this at some point.
I know. his
John
first name-
Daniels.
It's Jamie Dean? Jamie.
Okay.
I know
well,
it's Jamie.
I'm just
Jamie.
going to give you the opportunity to just guess it as opposed to getting the multiple choice.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Jamie Daniel, Jamie Dillon, Joseph David, or Joseph Douglas?
Jamie Daniel.
Jamie Dillon.
Okay. Let me
It
do
is
Jamie
Daniel?
Jamie Dillon is wrong. So
Oh.
Jamie Daniel is correct. Ding, ding, ding.
I haven't heard it in so long.
Which Stern Show personality renamed him JD in an attempt
Oh,
to
I know
cover up
this.
his image?
It was one Beefus Stern.
Really?
Yeah, Beth O. Go down to the things. Go down.
Howard, Robin, Fred, or Gary?
Oh, he's not on there?
Nope.
Huh.
What do you got? Xavier, what do you got?
It's
I'm
not
gonna
gonna be
go
Howard or Robin.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna say
I think it's Rob.
I'm gonna say Gary.
No.
Just a guess though.
I would say Robin did it.
It's Robin.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Oh.
What year did JD join the show as an intern? Look at this disgusting animal. You know, you want to take him by those fucking ears, those jughead ears of him, and just like shake his fucking head.
Oh my God, he has like the muscle tone of like gum. Of gum.
Oh, let me blow this shit up because I just need.
That haircut is.
He looks like absolutely anybody who would gun down his fucking schoolmates.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, he should have been starring in Deliverance. He was playing the banjo,
Right.
right?
Oh,
Oh my God, that
totally.
almost looks like inbreeding there. I mean, seriously, that almost looks like some serious inbreeding.
Those gums, those corroded teeth at such a young age. What a shame. Disgusting
And his
animal.
ears
All
are
right,
very
Yeah, misshapen.
yeah, I mean, that's literally he should be playing a banjo.
He really should. All right, next question. Oh, here. Sorry. What year did JD join the show as an intern?
Well, you need multiple
05.
choice on this.
05.
Okay.
I need multiple choice.
No. 90, 98, 03, or
2003. 2003.
Yeah, that's
correct.
about right.
Okay. Which Florida university counts JD
I know this.
Full
as
Full
an
Sail.
alum?
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows Full Sail.
When JD won a 2018 March Madness poll, he was owed money by a staffer of which fellow Sirius XM personality?
Keep going.
Okay. Andy, Mad Dog, Eddie Trunk, or Sway?
Mad Dog, maybe?
No, I think it was Sway. It was somebody from Shade 45.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You want to
Shade
go with Sway?
45. Yeah, wrong.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Mad Dog.
It is Mad Dog. Huh.
Okay.
Mad Dog has no self-esteem, so
No,
Right.
he doesn't.
What was the screen name that JD revealed he used online?
Badass.
Okay, we just heard
The
that.
Badass.
Daba.
Daba.
Okay. JD admitted to not washing his bed sheets in more than. Okay, so this to me is the absolute epitome of absolute disgusting vileness. I could vomit just thinking about taking a magnifying glass to those sheets and getting
It's like
those.
a black light, bro.
No, it's just like, you know what? Like crabs. I could think that JD had a permanent set of fucking crabs from his sheets.
Okay. Some of us just ate.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm sorry
yeah.
for you. It's a 919 here. JD admitted not washing his bed sheets in more than 1 month, 1 year,
1
2
year.
years.
1 year.
1 year.
Okay, you know,
Only because you won't stop talking about it.
but you
knew
know
that.
it's more. You know deep down it's more.
Yeah.
JD once spent his entire blank at a strip
Oh, his
club.
tax refund.
That's right. Idiot. Which renowned actor performed a spot-on impression of JD at Howard's 2014 birthday
We just
bash?
saw this.
I know.
We just
Okay,
saw this.
let's see. Robert Downey, John Stamos, Bryan Cranston, David Spade.
You know what? I think it was Bryan
Bryan
Cranston.
right?
It was Bryan Cranston.
Has to be.
JD still has a beloved trophy from his childhood that he earned after winning what event?
Spelling bee.
Seriously?
Yes, it's a spelling bee.
Wow.
Dork.
What genre of music is JD's theme song considered to be? Disco, jazz, techno, reggae.
Techno.
Yeah, that's right.
Duh.
JD is famously known to collect coins, knives,
Spoons.
booze. Idiot. Which TV show did JD make his dictatorial debut on? Oh my God, I love that we know all this stuff about him. Look at him. Look at him trying to look like he actually is something. Being all
I like how they frame it as debut. It was like grand opening, grand closing.
exactly. It's Always Sunny, right?
Yeah, it was Always Sunny.
Okay.
And he fucked that up.
JD is a diehard sports fan of teams from what U.S. city?
The
Cincinnati.
loser's place.
Cincinnati, right?
Cincinnati, the loser's place in the world.
Okay. Back in 2003, who famously gave JD a makeover?
Beefus.
JD once played the lead role in his high school play, an adaptation of what classic TV show? This I do not know.
Hold on. Let me see the multiple choice. I'll tell you.
Okay. Bewitched, Get Smart, The Brady Bunch, Gilligan's Island.
It was Gilligan's Island.
Xavier, what do you say?
I'm going to go with Brady Bunch just to be different.
All right, I'll give you that one for this time. Get Smart.
It was Get Smart.
Yeah. Good luck with that one, idiot.
Missed it by that much.
What kind of competition did JD once lose to Robin Quivers?
Oh, that was the arm wrestling. Arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling? Or
arm wrestling.
Yes.
She pinned him like in half a second.
Actually, it was a cock off.
In 2009, JD was given the power to cancel whose radio show?
Mambo Man.
Ronnie's,
Yeah,
Ralph,
Ronnie's.
Riley's, King of All Blacks. Yeah, that was
Ronnie's.
right? Okay. Which Richard Christie directed film did JD star in? Adventures with Daba, Christmas Massacre, Van Toilet, or Super Twink?
Super Twink. Super Twink.
That's right, right?
Yeah, it is. That's right.
Okay. Got 17 and 19 right. Excellent work. Very, very good, guys.
Yes.
We know him
so
way
stupid
more.
for knowing any of that.
Exactly.
I feel really stupid for knowing any of that.
It's really a shame that we know this man that much.
I should know
your
nothing
fault.
about him.
It's not. Why is it my fault?
It just
What did I do? What did I do?
It's your fault, no matter what.
Okay, so let's move on to other things. I'm sure JD's had enough of us. His ears must be ringing like crazy.
I don't have enough. I haven't done enough for him though.
You got anything else about JD?
No. I just wish there was more.
Yeah, I know. I do love me some good JD gossip. I just love it.
Really? Honestly, it's like.
I love how
I
much
would
they
love the
dislike him.
tank to talk once.
Oh my God, I should email her. I have her Gmail address.
Yeah, I'm sure the good feelings are gone at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
no
so.
hard feelings. No hard feelings for ruining your. That was actually horrible of us.
You know, he step across the line. Habitually, he's a habitual.
Sorry, I'm just giving you from yourself.
Weird caller calls in with weird commentary. I don't even care about
This
this.
is back room, baby. Back room.
You know, everyone says I look exactly like Hugh Grant. I get that a lot.
What?
You're hotter, baby.
I see it.
Thank you. You see the result.
You're hotter. Listen, Howard, you can't hang up yet. And I hate to be vulgar this early in the morning.
Yeah, why are you being this vulgar this early in the morning?
Isn't that like one of the large margins? Because there's a few of them, and that's one of them. Because that voice has come on before. She's on the 38th floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why haven't you gone down on Beth yet?
What?
And have you? And
what
the hell
Of
are
course
you
I
doing?
have.
What is this today?
What's she talking about?
I don't know what you.
Go
Well,
down on Beth.
well, first of all,
What?
okay.
Huh?
I thank you, Ursula. I have to
love
leave. now.
Ursula, nice
Was this today?
Yes,
I
today.
enjoy going
Wow.
down on everyone. Are you kidding? I just went down on Fred during the commercial break.
I hate the Fred joke. It's not funny.
So now yesterday, as you remember, if you were here with us, which I'm sure many of you were, Marianne from Brooklyn went to see Ringo Starr at Radio City Music Hall. Xavier happened to mention at the same time that, you know, the good thing about the Ringo Starr thing is that he has other people that come on with him, including Colin, what's
Colin
his name?
Hayes.
Colin Hayes.
Now,
Odo, and somebody else. Yeah, go ahead.
well, the thing is, because Ringo Starr has 2 hits, Photograph,
talk
and
about
it ain't easy. He has 2 hits.
I get high with a little help from my friend.
No, that's not his song.
Whose is it?
That's Joe Cocker.
With a little help from my friend.
He sang
Okay.
it too.
Hang on. Let's listen about Ringo. Let's hear Marianne, even though we don't want to, but let's go.
I
with it.
love you. Great interview, Howard, as usual.
Oh, right. That's okay. Okay. So in between all of this shit was Seth Meyers for like 90 minutes. It was like an hour and a half of absolute useless drivel that nobody cares about.
There are many YouTube channels that have more views per video than he has actual viewers.
Yeah.
That's how irrelevant his show is. Seriously.
So yeah, while I'm getting to what Seth Meyers looked like today, there was just this clip of Stuttering John looking.
All right, hold on one second. Autobat, that's not a Ringo Starr song. That's a Beatles song.
That's right. We're talking about Ringo Starr.
We're talking about Ringo Starr. He had 2
but
hits.
didn't Ringo Starr sing the song?
Doesn't matter. It was part of the Beatles.
Well, I mean,
We're talking about individual hits.
Yeah, we're splitting hairs. Okay.
Okay.
No, we're not, because he is. It's just like
dude,
Paul
I'm
McCartney and Wings
very
and Paul
aware.
McCartney and Beatles.
I'm very aware that was a Beatles, but he was
Beatles.
singing the song. That's all.
Beatles. But I was going on to Reddit and I saw
Octopus's
this
Garden too, then, if
interview
you're gonna-
of Stuttering John looking incredibly like Hitler Youth.
What the fuck?
What the hell is this?
Like, what is going on?
Oh my dear Christ.
He's dyeing his hair. He's losing his hair. He's dying and losing his hair, and he's
all
got
at the same time.
He
Cut
looks
like Mo.
he looks like the space embryo from 2001.
cut like Mo. Cut like Mo. Right? He's looking.
Yeah. Let's make me look like Mo.
Oh, cut like Mo. Cut like Mo. Okay, sorry. I just had to digress into that because I was
Thank you for that.
I was shocked at what he looked like. And I wanted to show you guys something else that was on the Howard Stern Reddit. I'm sorry. Give me one quick second, please. Please. Okay, here. Right. So this is the Seth Meyers interview that I'm sure everybody was looking forward to and waiting for.
Him
There we
sitting
go.
by himself in a room
Sitting by himself. Sitting by himself.
on Zoom.
Talking to nobody.
I love how they justify them so that when they shoot them, that it looks like they're in the same room. Like he is looking over to his right, where Howard's
Right. You're
looking
not
over
seeing
to
the
his right.
giant TV screen over here that Howard's zooming in on.
Exactly.
It's really pathetic. It's pathetic that this is what it looks like. Really
God,
is.
that whole set looks like it was bought at like, I don't know.
Well, didn't somebody on here say that they've given up like some of their studio?
It looks a
space
lot smaller.
or something. Wasn't that like the thing? Some dude came on here and said that they've already given up some of that space or something.
Probably. I mean, who knows? Who cares?
We care. We care
don't.
because
Of course we
because
care.
we love that. Yeah, here's Bring Back Jackie was talking about it today too, which I kind of love.
I mean, that's Kmart. I mean, that's a Kmart setup there.
Going into a New York City, you'll sit on a couch and have Howard Stern interview me via Zoom from the Hamptons. I know it's absolute insanity. It really,
Isn't his show like in 30 Rock, which is not that far from Sirius?
Yeah, it's right there.
yeah. But still, I thought he had the picture here of Steve Martin and Martin Short.
There's a lot of Gone with the Wind in that.
Oh, he loves. That's Robin. That's basically Robin.
Oh, really? No, because that won an Oscar.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, she actually has accomplishments, unlike Robin.
Yeah,
Exactly. Hey, but is she good in the stock market? I think not.
Neither is Robin.
Exactly right.
Okay, so right, Miriam from Brooklyn. Here we go.
But that should never ask you for dinner. You know, you should know better. Anyway, Howard, I went to Ringo. I want to be Jill. You know, I always got your back, Howard. I want to be Jill, the caller that I went to see Ringo at Radio City Music Hall, and my daughter was sitting here and she goes, "Ma, I'll read you the set." I said, "Okay." So I said to myself, I don't know any of those songs, right? Just 2 or 3 of them. I went there, Howard. Toto was there, Men at Work, Average White Band. So Ringo did like 4 songs, and the rest was the other groups in and out. And I was really, really disappointed.
What were you disappointed in, you stupid fuck?
Ringo's like 8,000 years old.
If your daughter read you the set list and you didn't know any of the songs, what were you disappointed on when you got there, knowing fully well that you didn't know the songs. What is it you expect? You want him to sing Beatles songs? Is that what you want?
Wait, she doesn't.
Stupid, dude.
She doesn't know any Men at Work songs.
Well, here's the thing. We live in an era where you can, if you're going to see a concert tomorrow, you can literally go on the internet and find out what the set list is.
Exactly.
Like literally, I'm bragging that you can find. Who's stupid enough? If it's going to be that big of a deal to you, maybe you should check the set list out before you buy the fucking tickets.
That's what she just said, that her daughter read her the set list and she said, I didn't know any of the songs. Hold on a second. Let me.
Dumbass, dude.
What's his name? Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr in all. Okay, let's see what we got here. Give me a second. What was the date? June 15th. He was in New York. No, that was Philly. Yeah, Radio City Music Hall. Here we go.
Maybe.
Here we go. Now I look this up for every concert.
That's a small venue, dude.
So just FYI, I always look this shit up because I die to know what the songs are, and I will keep it on my phone while the concert is going on, so I see whether or not they play the set list as it was. Okay.
I see one.
No,
that's not his.
It
don't come easy is one of his hits.
Okay,
that's
Rosanna
his.
Toto cover.
Yes.
Pick up the pieces.
Average White Band.
Sure. Down Under.
Men at Work's only hit.
Men at Work. Oh, they're so good. I love Men at Work.
Yeah.
Boys by the Shirelles. I'm the Greatest by John Lennon. Oh, he did do a cover. Yellow Submarine.
I think he sang that actually for the Beatles, and he sang Octopus's Garden on the Beatles.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Cut the Cake. Don't even know that. Octopus's Garden. Yes. Look Up. Don't know. No Song. Don't know. Overkill. Sure.
Dude, that version where he does it on acoustic is fucking amazing.
Which song? Overkill?
Yeah.
Colin Hayes the best with that. Africa, we know, but not his song. Work to Do by the Isley Brothers. I Want to Be Your Man. Okay. Who Can It Be Now? Hold the Line. Photograph.
That's his other hit.
What? How's it go?
I have a photograph. Oh my God, I haven't heard it in so long.
If I had a photograph of you.
No.
Something to remind me.
No, it isn't.
That's Flock of Seagulls, bro.
That is Flock of Seagulls.
Better photograph song. Photograph.
Hold on. I'm pulling it up right now. I'm pulling up the lyrics. No.
Here we go.
Please welcome Ringo Starr. Now, of course.
That's a Photograph song. Every time I see your face, it reminds me of the place we used to
Never
go.
heard of it.
Yes,
But all I've got is a photograph, and I realize you're not coming back anymore.
Yeah, we know the song.
Yeah, you've heard this song like 1,000 times.
God is a photograph, and I realize you're not.
This isn't worth the copyright strike, though.
Okay. Act Naturally, don't know. And then
You don't know Act Naturally?
Johnny Russell cover? No, I don't.
Yeah. We've heard that. You've heard this
Video
song.
unavailable. Sorry. And then with a little help from my friends.
That's actually a decent little. I mean, as long as you're not paying a whole.
That's a fun concert.
Decent set list.
That's a fun concert.
Absolutely love most of those songs.
Yeah, it's a fun
Marianne.
concert. You're gonna have fun at this concert.
Absolutely. You could sing along with most of the music.
Yeah.
Why not? Sure. This is a great set list. Asshole.
Day after day, it reappears. Night after night, my heartbeat shows the fears. Oh, disappear and fade away. Come back another day.
I love that. You know what's really funny? Nah, I won't say it because people always say I talk too much. Keep going.
When I was in France that one time,
I was actually in.
He was in the Caribbean.
When I was in Australia, and I was having
I listened to that Colin Hayes album every day. I was in Bar Harbor.
Oh, he was in Bahaba.
Then Howard comes out with this stupidity right afterwards. Here we go. Hang on, sorry.
I think, and I can't even believe this is true, but someone once told me that Ringo has had more #1 hits as a solo artist than any of the other Beatles.
No, that can't be, you stupid fuck.
Yeah, two.
Well, technically, Wings wasn't a solo project.
Paul McCartney has had
You
most
can't
number
make
one
it
hits
is.
solo artist and with Wings, totaling 21, according to Quora. While the Beatles as a group achieved 20 number one hits on the Billboard Hot 100, McCullough's solo career included his work with Wings, significantly boosted by individual John Lennon, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr each had fewer number one hits as solo artists.
I mean, technically, and then like Ebony and Ivory was a duet. So there you go.
Yes. I am black and you're white.
You are blind as
You
a
are blind and I have sight.
You are blind as a bad dude that have sight.
Oh,
Side by
yeah.
side on my piano, Negro amigo, let's not fight.
Ringo Starr had 2 number one hits as a solo
Told
artist.
you.
Photograph and You're 16.
Oh, you're 16?
You're
That was a
beautiful
cover.
and you're mine. And then that wasn't in the set list, was it? Oh,
No,
because
that's
it's
a
little
cover.
creepy.
Because they suck.
Because it's You're 16, you're beautiful, and you're mine is a little creepy at this point. Can't sing that
It
anymore.
was creepy then. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's weird. You're 16, you're beautiful, and you're mine.
I mean,
What? Seriously, what?
nah, it was normal.
No.
Yes, it was. My great grandparents were married at 16.
Okay, that's your
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking about Jerry Lee Lewis stuff. Here, man.
She also churned fucking butter for a living.
She
I
didn't
mean,
churn
what?
butter. Hey, fucking Sicily, you don't churn fucking butter.
No. She stomped grapes.
Exactly.
You come on like a dream, peaches and cream, lips like strawberry wine. You're 16, you're beautiful, and you're mine.
Fresh.
You're all ribbons and curls. Ooh, what a girl. Eyes that twinkle and shine. You're 16, you're beautiful, and you're mine. You're my baby, you're my pet. We fell in love on the night we met. You touched my hand, my heart went pop. And ooh, when we kissed, we could not stop. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, you're my baby, you're my pet. Okay.
Did you ever look up the alternative lyrics where it was removed cards where it says times will change?
Be brave.
Be brave.
Where?
Gee, I wish I could find that, but since there's 5 billion fucking clips in my thing now, it's very hard to find.
17.
Be true to your feelings. Times will change. Your oppression will end. But if you're a man, be safe, be brave, and above all, be proud to be a boy lover.
A boy lover. God, I
The
love
fact that someone thought putting that on an answering machine was a good idea.
Well, remember, it was the Bijou. They of course.
No, it was Nambla.
That was Nambla. It was Nambla's answering machine.
Yeah.
Hey,
It was
Paul,
Nambla. Come on.
Hey, Paul, let's kick out Clarence and steal all his good ideas.
Remember though, they had to call back collect.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Before I go, I leave you with an F, marry, kill. I love a good F, marry, kill. No disrespect taken. Trust me. Austin Butler, Tom Holland, or Timothy Chalamet.
I know who I'd want.
Ooh, you're going to jail for those.
So Austin Butler is the guy who played Elvis, who actually was dating Kaya Gerber.
Of the Gerber family?
Cindy Crawford's daughter.
Oh.
Tom Holland, who's cute but twinkish.
He's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know. Also dating Zendaya, beautiful girl. Timothy Chalamet looks like a 14-year-old lesbian and is dating Kylie Jenner.
And he's raw dogging Kylie, so you know things are funky.
I think of that crew, I would pick Tom Holland only because he's so cute and he dances really well and he's actually a good actor.
What to marry?
Okay. Sorry. F, marry, kill. Right. I'd kill Timothy Chalamet.
Absolutely. That is the right answer.
I'd fuck Austin Butler and I'd marry Tom Holland. Final answer.
Yes, because Tom Holland was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. And he was a great child actor and he can dance. Did you ever see him doing Umbrella? He's so good. Oh my God. Tom,
Oh no, now we're gonna go down this fucking path.
Dan.
Using the whole fist, Doc?
It's what I feared. Prostate cancer. And it's advanced. I'm sorry, Prime, but you're going to die.
This is what this man does while we're doing a show. This is what he does. On the fly, like a psycho. On the fly, like a psycho. Okay.
32 gigs of RAM.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can get this without getting in trouble.
Oh, we're going to.
Hang on.
You might have to mute it real fast.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, check him out. This is him. He's a really good dancer. He's dancing to Umbrella. Rihanna. So he used to be on not on Broadway, on the West End when he was a child, and he was an amazing dancer. And so he totally got into it. He was just like, maybe I wouldn't marry him, but okay. Let's move on. What other clips do I have? Jesus Christ. Gary. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna go and do the Gary's toes thing. Again, an amazing clip for radio.
For the 5,625th time they've done this.
I
It's
know.
not the first time they've gone to Gary's toes.
I know. Let me just do everything about it on the Stern Show thing. I can't imagine that they actually did something with his toes today, but let's take a look. See.
They had to. They said they filmed it.
Let's see. We have what's his face? Seth Meyers. More Seth Meyers. 20 years later, South Governor is still fuming that Howard wouldn't let him spend the night. Okay, nobody cares. No, nothing. I don't understand.
Wow. So they allegedly filmed this thing on a audio podcast, and they have no video up.
No, let me see if it's on their website. Hang on, let me go check. Seth Meyers.
It's supposed to be on the app.
Oh, maybe it is on the app.
It's supposed to be on the app, but
okay,
I doubt it.
I can do that. Sirius XM. Let me go there. Let's see if we can get that. Hang on a second. Please hold while I verify. You can't do that to me anymore.
Yes.
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 Okay. Let me see if I can sign in. Well, I'm just trying to see if we can actually see Gary's toes. I don't care enough to see Gary's toes. But let's see. Oh my God, they have to text me a verification code. God.
Are you serious?
Damn it.
What the fuck is this?
What is wrong with you people?
Jesus. Who wants to steal this service?
Nobody.
I mean, really, who wants to steal it?
Oh, that's not the verification code. Okay, I got it. Hang on. 902. Okay. All right, let's see if we can check out this video. So where would it be? On the Howard Stern videos? Is that what this is?
I would hope so, because I guess.
Oh, this is the where's the streaming?
I have not a fucking clue. I don't. I unfortunately may have to use that app tomorrow, but fuck, I can't.
Okay, here we are.
It's such a piece of absolute dog shit.
Howard. Okay. Seth Meyers.
Okay.
Howard Stern wrap-up shows, their anthology, full interviews. Yeah, I'm here.
So they did this whole bit, and they did all this visual shit on there and recorded it, and it's not up the day they did the bit. That's a crack staff right there.
Well, unless somebody can tell me where it is in here.
I can't tell you. I don't.
Does anybody know from the videos?
I listen on the protest.
Gary's MTV edition this month in Stern Show history, Stern Show short clips, bits, song parodies, and prank calls. Billy Corgan, Seth Meyers, Sarah Jessica Parker. No.
Wow. What a stunningly well-run show.
No. Seth Meyers, can JD do it? Brian Wilson? No. Okay. No. Sorry. We'll come back to that some other time. All right, let's finish off this show.
Please.
Stupid. So Gary, they're going to do this toe thing, and Gary, the moment he reveals that it's a bit, it's over. It's over. So Gary reveals that, he's been getting this done for 10 years. It's the first time they've ever done anything so ridiculous and so outrageous. So the moment I heard that, we knew that was the end of it, and that was it. Here we go.
Yeah. Gary, were you shocked when the doctor and Mamet were in this kind of gear, like a full hazmat suit?
Listen, I don't want to ruin the bit, but I've had this done like 10 years in a row.
I don't want to ruin the bit.
And I've never seen that setup in my life.
Oh, maybe the first
So
time
this
she
was
did
new
it.
to you.
Well, I think it was new to Mamet and new for the cameras.
Yeah, there you go. So it was all just set up for a bit.
What an amazing talent this show has.
Yeah. They all got into hazmat suits and put tarps on the floor. And then they, sawed away at his fucking toes. Just disgusting.
And we get not to see it.
We get not to see it. It wasn't there. You saw. I looked.
Wasn't there. We can't make it.
That's right. All right. So here's the end of show. Here we go.
Emotional trip you took. Wow. And don't bother and don't bother calling us with solutions for toe fungus because
He's heard them all. Believe
he's
me.
heard them all. Guy was sitting and peeing on his feet, for months. It just didn't work. All right. Thank you, Seth Meyers, again. Dad Man Walking on Max. And, of course, Late Night with Seth Meyers, weeknights at 12:35 on NBC. Next week, I'll be talking to Jeffrey Ross, the Roastmaster General of the United States.
Who cares?
Got a special coming out that is so funny. All right. Robin, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Okay.
Wow.
That's it. That's all you get.
Wow. 2
Yeah.
hours, 45 minutes.
That's all you get, my friend.
2 hours and 45 minutes.
As our friend Marcy would say, a kick in the balls. Oh, no, actually, that's not. That's entertainment. It's the other group that sings that. My bad. That's entertainment. That's entertainment.
Yes, that's exactly right. All right. That's basically what we've got.
Wow.
That's all.
Sorry, guys.
We actually made it sound better than it actually was.
There's only so much we can do. Look at these primitive tools we have to work with.
I mean, honestly, we almost made a clutch out of the sow's ear, but we definitely can't make a silk purse.
Maybe.
No, this is horrible.
No,
it's horrible. So
terrible.
that's all you get. Okay. And what we got tomorrow? Anything?
Victory lap for the interview today.
Yep. Absolutely.
And
Nothing was revealed. Nothing was said. Nothing was any note. Nothing.
Nothing.
So yeah, I don't know.
Do you think that the SNL people go on this show as there's some kind of weird quid pro quo? Because there's been this avalanche of SNL people over the last couple of years. I mean, what's going on there? Lauren Michaels is definitely it's got stuck in Sirius.
I thought that Sirius was like broadcasting some of the stuff.
Something, dude. There's something up because I mean he went like 40-something years where SNL was poison and just something to piss on to all of a sudden they're BFFs.
The other part that was funny was that Seth Meyers did bring up Chris Farley doing the interview guy.
Yeah.
Unironically bringing it up to Howard, and I'm just sitting there going, boy, I mean that literally is Howard.
Yeah. I think I have that somewhere. I don't even want to go look for it. Here's Gary's toes. By the way, this is Gary's toes still gross from August of 2012 when they still worked in August and when anybody cared. So yeah, his toes, he's got toe fungus. He's gross. He's just a gross animal.
Well, primates do kind of get those things. So
I know. Well, digging in the dirt and all that rot. All right, what else we got? Anything? That's it. I think we're done.
For the show, yes, that was it. It was more than it.
Yeah, I think we did more show than he did today.
Oh, absolutely.
Oof. What's going on here? Hold on a second. Sorry, emergency.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Beep. Hold on.
What's going on? Okay, first let's go to this one. Help needed for these two Siamese friendly.
All right, let's go.
Such an idiot. She's okay. Help needed for these two Siamese friendly kitties who were dumped. Email me ASAP. Somebody writes, can someone please post an update that these two kitties have been rescued from the heat? It drives me crazy when we get these urgent pleas for help, but no updates. I hope they're safe. Yeah, okay.
Why isn't the person taking the picture fucking just grab the cat?
Exactly.
That's right.
All right. Now, what's that? What's the horse doing there? What's the horse doing there?
Let's see.
Let's hear it.
What the hell is he playing?
I don't know, but Jesus. It looks rough. Holy
Dude,
shit!
she looks. I mean, listen, I don't know because I'm not there. She looks a little buzzed, or is it like there's
You
something
think?
going on.
Well, 2 glasses of
Her-
wine.
Her
Wink,
eyes
wink.
are a little glassy, bro.
2 glasses of wine. Wink, wink.
Look,
It looks bad.
if you saw someone in Central Park like that with a cat, you put $1 in their little box.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Looney Tune Land has been very Looney Tune Land. If you look at the last couple of days,
there's something else going on there, dude. I don't know.
yeah, I have it's medicating.
A lot of repressed emotions.
I'm amazed that she listens to local TV in the cat room. Oh,
Right?
Who does that?
There's some weird shit going on, man.
local TV.
No, just look at how her eyes are all glassy.
Oh yeah, it's
Look at that.
yes, it's enjoying itself. Trying to forget.
It's a rough day.
The
Rough
cat's
day.
like, okay, Brand, I need your keys.
Rough day in the Stern household. Jesus Christ. And this is also okay. She's also
Holy shit! Whoa! Wow!
Some dude, yeah, you know what? I don't know what, but something's up,
It ain't
man.
good. Jesus.
It's like when we did one of those gunk in the nights with that kid who took that picture, and in the next room, his parents were all slaughtered and shit. She kind of giving up that vibe.
she's done a lot of close
Next
up.
week, she'll be listening to Bjork.
Gilbert smells like cherry pie. Of course he does, because you're starving. You psycho.
Wait. What was the name
Gilbert.
again?
The cat's name. And here we go. Look, the natural habitat they took away.
Stay safe in my yard forever, please. Yeah, go fuck yourself. How about paying for my car, assholes?
Jesus Christ.
Stupid.
Literally, those animals were like, "Hey, wasn't this Grandpa's place not too long ago?"
Yeah, exactly. Weren't there trees here? Weren't there trees?
Literally raping natural habitat to build their gaudy fucking homes.
Disgusting. All right, I'm done. I'm tired. I gotta go.
God.
So, Dennis, you can relay to us everything and anything that has to do with DJ's Classic Garage tomorrow, because I can't even stay awake anymore. Mo killed her dad. That's just not right. That's just
and wait, and didn't stop till 2 states later.
Monique's still salty. Yes, yes, I am. God damn it. All right, friends. It was wonderful as usual. Thank you so much for participating in the show.
Oh, bye.
And yeah, we'll see you anon for a Wednesday show that, whatever. Yes.
Good night, everybody, and grease for peace.
Thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram or Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so that you know when we're going to have a new show. Thanks.